So I just picked some peppers, hot peppers, off the plant. I gotta tell you, a lot of them were rotted out underneath, so I had to pick and wash all the good ones. Got all different varieties and colors. And the plan is to start canning them. I got the jars in the water. I'm gonna boil the water, sanitize the jars, and then in here I'm gonna have the vinegar, water, and salt brine. Get that boiling hot, put them in the jars, and what I'm going to do now is I have to make a slit inside the pepper like this. Make sure it goes all the way through. I don't know if you can see that. Basically, when they're in the jars, the brine, the vinegar will go inside the pepper, and it'll let all the air out. You don't want air sitting in there in the jar, so that's why you got to put a slit. Alright, let me continue this, and I will record this in a little bit. Alright, I got my vinegar and water brine warming up, and I got my jars getting sterilized, and looks like it's about ready. You have to dump the water out. Alright. Set it aside. Ready for the peppers to go in there. And now we start stuffing the jars. I'll put the long ones. I only have enough peppers for a big jar and a small jar. And I'll put the longer peppers in the big jar, obviously. This one's pretty. Make sure I don't crack them. This, what do you think? Oh yeah, there you go. Nice. Push the stems down, nice and tight. Alright, ready to rock and roll. Time to put the brine in. Alright, this will keep boiling. So we're going to put the jars in there, give them a bath for 15 minutes. Let's see if I could do this one hand, no funnel. You're gonna see it bubbling because remember I got all the slits in the peppers, so all the air is coming right out of them. You can see it bubbling. So we'll let the brine get inside the peppers, so it should start dropping a little bit. While it does that, you try to squeeze the air out. Alright, I'm going to put the camera down. What I'm going to do next is grab... Top just broke off of that one. What I'm going to do next is grab the lids, put them on the jars, add a little more brine to that, and then just dump them in here for 15 minutes. Alright, it's time to take the jars out. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. I don't think I can. That's one. Hang on. And that's two. I'll shut this off. I heard it sizzling as soon as I took it out, but I don't hear it sizzling anymore with the air coming out. So these little buttons are going to pop pretty soon. That was the little one. That's a beautiful sound. It means you know the jar's sealed. Still waiting for the big one. Usually takes a few more minutes. Actually, I believe it just did it. It was very, very light. Let me test it. Yep. It's not popped up. That's not popped up. So both jars are sealed, and there you go. We're going to let that sit, cool down, and there you have it. Preserved peppers.